Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatma, and in this occasion, I will present the article with the title "The Relationship Between Listening Anxiety and Listening Comprehension of English Department Student in Basic Listening Classes at Universitas Negeri Padang." The author of this article are Suci Rahma Anissa, Yulifa Anand, and Leni Marlina. First, I'm gonna explain the abstract. The first one is aim. This research aimed to find the relationship between listening anxiety and listening comprehension of English department students who had taken the basic listening class at Universitas Negeri Padang. And the type of research is cross-correlational research. And the population of this research was the second-year student in basic listening class of English department. And the sample was 60 students who collected through a questionnaire and an English listening comprehension. And the sample is 60 students who were chosen randomly. The collecting data is questionnaire and the English listening comprehension test, and the result are foreign language listening anxiety and listening comprehension didn't have any correlation. The first one is introduction. McIntyre and Gardner described that language anxiety as the rising of tension and uneasy second language context, listening, speaking, and learning, and it prevents the student to get the successful target of the performance in the language target. There are many researchers who have analyzed language anxiety. There are Horwitz, 2001, that analyzed the relationship between language anxiety and the academic achievement. Hunt in 2030, that talk about the relationship between foreign language anxiety and the factors of the foreign language anxiety and how to overcome the problem. Listening is considered as the really important skill to be mastered by the student. This idea is supported by the fact that students are spend most of their time to listen to what their teachers say in class. For example, presenting lectures, asking questions, and so on. This proves that in reality, listening skill is more important than other skills, since from how often the student using it compared to the other skill. Despite the fact that listening skill is very important, the students still have many factors that block them from gaining listening comprehension. In English foreign language classes, the students tend to have many difficulties in comprehending the listening. This problem will cause them to have listening anxiety. Golchi, 2012, argues that low listening ability is derived from various factors, such as the pure intensity on listening, premature teaching technique, limited listening strategies, and the lack of vocabulary by the student. But the most important one is anxiety. Anxiety is the most important fact because the students are foreign language learners. And due to the listening anxiety, the student may have poor result in the listening comprehension. Listening comprehension is an understanding of the spoken language. The term understanding in this idea can be comprehending the meaning of each word, knowing the speech sounds, and comprehending the whole meaning of what being said. If the student have listening anxiety, they will not get the best comprehension because they may feel anxious, fearful, uncomfortable throughout the listening process in the classroom. Second one is research method. The researcher first is research design. In this research, the researcher used quantitative analysis. The data was measured using numbers and values. And the population and sample, the population are all classes of basic listening class of English student. And the sample is took 10 students from each class. The type of sampling in this research is simple random sampling. And the instrument in this research is questionnaire, rating scale, and the listening comprehension test. For the validity, the validity that is used in this research is construct validity. Construct validity means what actually done in the research or the deal with the authorities. The next one is reliability. Reliability means the consistency and persistence of measurement. It has meaning that the test or questionnaire given to the correspondent must have consistency when the test or questionnaire given again. The type of reliability used in this research is based on the Cronbach alpha standardized item. And the reliability of the item was analyzed using SPSS version. In the collecting data, the technique of collecting data for the questionnaire is a Google form or link, and then for English test is the result of basic listening final test. And for the analyze the data, it used inferential analysis. In the process, the researcher used SPSS to process and analyze the data. 3. Result and discussion. So first one is questionnaire. So in this picture, it shows that the subject have experienced a high listening anxiety, which make the subject easily produce anxiety during the process of listening comprehension. From the data obtained from the questionnaire, the finding of this research show that the majority of the students of basic listening class are in the middle of high level of anxiety, with 6 of them are in the middle level, and the rest of 54 of the students are in the high level of anxiety. And for the listening test, this you can see here this finding, the relationship between listening anxiety and the listening comprehension, and it doesn't have any correlation. And the relationship between listening anxiety and listening comprehension is in basic listening classes. The result is doesn't have any correlation. The next one is discussion. So this study was conducted to 2019. From the data obtained from the questionnaire, it was found that the majority of the students have a high listening anxiety rank. And while from the data of listening comprehension test score, the student in basic listening class have varied score with the minimum score 30 and the maximum score 95. In conclusion, based on the result obtained above, it can be concluded that listening anxiety and listening comprehension in basic listening classes, if English department at Universitas Negeri Padang were not correlated. So this means that the two variables of the research didn't necessarily affect each other. In other words, when a student has a high listening anxiety, it doesn't mean that their listening comprehension is low. And when the student has low listening anxiety, it doesn't mean that they have a good listening comprehension. In this research, the level of anxiety didn't seem to affect or give an impact to the listening comprehension of the student. It was shown from the data that even a student has a high anxiety, he or she still got a good listening comprehension. It was also applied in the other way around. A student with a middle anxiety level got a lower score in the listening comprehension. Suggestion: based on the conclusions stated above, it suggests that for the next researcher to continue the research about the relationship between listening anxiety and listening comprehension using a primary instrument. So that's all from me, and thank you.